4 unusual health advantages of sleeping on the floor. If you're camping or don't have a mattress, sleeping on the floor sounds like a viable choice. So is, however, foolish to do it on a daily basis. After all, sleeping on the ground would mean foregoing the luxury of your mattress and a good night's sleep. Imagine if we told you that sleeping on the floor offers certain advantages. Changing your sleeping style on a regular basis may also be beneficial. Here are the top advantages of sleeping on the floor, as well as how to do it correctly. What's with sleeping on the floor? When you think about it, sleeping on mattresses is a relatively new occurrence. Our forefathers had traditionally slept in trees or on the ground. There is also evidence that persons who live in the woods or from primitive civilizations have less musculoskeletal problems than most of us in modern communities. Isn't all of this pointing to something? Sleeping on the ground offers its own set of advantages. You don't want to overlook these advantages. What are the benefits of sleeping on the floor? 1. Reduces back pain. Sleeping on the floor might be beneficial to your spine. Because there is no soft cushion enveloping your body, your spine has the opportunity to realign itself to its natural posture. When you're on the floor, you're also more conscious of your body. However, be cautious about your sleeping posture on the floor. Sleeping on your back works best. Sleeping on your side causes your hip flexors and hamstrings to tense, which causes further pain. Also, position a cushion beneath your knees or calves to encourage a more natural curvature in your back. 2. Helps improve posture. Sleeping on the floor might also help with posture. It brings your back, neck, and head into optimum alignment, which improves your posture. It also leads to better posture since it relieves back discomfort. Because back discomfort is one of the causes of bad posture, and vice versa. 3. Can treat insomnia. One of the most common causes of insomnia is a poor sleeping surface. You toss and turn all night, only to wake up weary and sleep deprived the next morning. If your mattress is causing you sleep problems, sleeping on the floor could be the solution. You may have some soreness at first, but as your body adjusts, you should be okay. 4. Prevents overheating. This is a typical issue, especially if you sleep on a terrible mattress. Heat generated from the body during sleep might become trapped in the mattress's material, heating up the surface and making you feel hotter. This might also create sleep problems. When you sleep on the floor, however, there is no substance in which your body's released heat may be stored. This avoids overheating. These are unquestionable advantages. But, would everyone feel at ease sleeping on the floor? What can you do to make it more pleasant for yourself? How to make sleeping on the more comfortable. Making a shift might be difficult if you have never slept on the floor before. But it's well worth it. Here are some things you can do to make your transfer go as smoothly as possible. Be prepared. Mentally. Be prepared for the first few nights to be unpleasant. Your body may experience some discomfort as it adjusts to the new surface. Choose the right surface. Sleeping on the floor does not have to imply sleeping straight on the ground. You may soften the surface using a variety of materials without losing the benefits. You can utilize a tatami, which the Japanese have been utilizing for over 1,000 years. You may also use a basic yoga mat. Reconsider your pillow. Don't sleep on the floor with a ton of pillows. You can use a narrow one that lifts your head somewhat. You can also use your arm to raise your head. Using too many pillows to prop your head for comfort is not a good idea. You may not reap the advantages and instead wake up with a neck ache. If necessary, you can even lay a pillow between your legs, if sleeping on your back. Choose the right sleeping position. Sleeping on your side, stomach, or back is all okay. It all comes down to what works best for you. Experiment with various positions. Check that you are not sleeping in excruciating agony. The spine must be correctly positioned. If you sleep on your side, make sure your neck is parallel to your spine. You can use a thin pillow or even your arms for this purpose. If you sleep on your stomach, make sure your pillow is not too high, if you have one, as this might cause neck stiffness. While sleeping on the floor may appear primitive and uncomfortable, It can really help you in a few surprising ways. It not only realigns your spine, but it also helps alleviate back discomfort, improve posture, and avoid overheating. Using a Japanese tatami mat or yoga mat in conjunction with proper posture may result in a pleasant, soothing sleep. Disclaimer: this video is solely meant to provide general information and does not address specific circumstances. It is not a substitute for professional advice or assistance, and it should not be used to make any judgments. For the diagnosis and treatment of any medical issues, a professional physician should be consulted. Any decisions you make based on the information in this report are your own. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on the bell icon to get new video updates. If you're looking for weight loss secrets, have a look at this.